When you see a headline that says, "Quarterback signs $275 million deal," it sounds like a dream come true. The kind of money that sets up families for generations. But here's the reality. Most NFL contracts are not what they seem. The numbers look massive on paper, but what players actually pocket is often a very different story. Today, we're breaking down how NFL contracts really work and what they don't tell you. When Kyler Murray signed his 5-year, $230 million deal with the Arizona Cardinals, the headlines made it sound like he had joined the richest club in sports. But here's the catch. Only about $103 million of that was fully guaranteed. That's less than half. Same story with Russell Wilson's $245 million extension with Denver. The Broncos made a splash, but when you look closer, just $124 million was locked in. The headline number sells papers and fuels debates, but the fine print decides how much the player really takes home. The most important part of any NFL deal isn't the total, it's the guaranteed money. This usually comes in two flavors: fully guaranteed, which is paid no matter what, and injury guaranteed, which only kicks in if the player is hurt, but can vanish if performance dips or the team moves on. Take Matt Ryan. His contract with the Falcons looked huge, $150 million. But when Atlanta moved on, they didn't owe him the full figure. They ate some dead money on the cap, and Ryan lost out on tens of millions. So what's written in guarantees always matters more than the headline. Here's where players actually see cash right away: signing bonuses. When Nick Bosa signed his record-breaking extension with the 49ers in 2023, the $122 million guarantee included a massive signing bonus. That check hit his account almost immediately. Same with rookies like Bryce Young, who signed his deal with Carolina and instantly banked his bonus, even before playing a single snap. It's the closest thing NFL players have to guaranteed cash, and it's why signing bonuses are the most prized part of any deal. Now, this is where teams get clever. They'll insert roster bonuses, like $15 million if you're still on the team in March. That gives franchises a built-in escape hatch. Don't want to pay? Cut the player in February. Simple. Khalil Mack's contract with the Bears had roster bonuses sprinkled throughout. It looked like long-term security, but when Chicago wanted to move on, they did. The structure always favors the team. Compare this to the NBA or the Premier League. In the NBA, Bradley Beal signs a $250 million contract, and it's fully guaranteed. Even if he rides the bench, he still collects. In the Premier League, Erling Haaland earns over £800,000 a week with Manchester City. Whether he scores 50 goals or misses half the season, the money flows every Friday. NFL players, meanwhile, are at the mercy of non-guaranteed deals and team-controlled clauses. The league's structure protects owners, not athletes. NFL teams also use contracts as accounting tricks. The New Orleans Saints are famous for this. Every offseason, they look cap broke, $70 million over the limit, yet somehow keep their stars. How? By restructuring deals, turning salaries into bonuses, and adding void years at the end of contracts that never actually get played. It's financial gymnastics, and the contract numbers you see in the media are often designed more for the salary cap than the player's bank account. This is where agents earn their keep. When Darrelle Revis held out with the New York Jets back in 2010, it was all about leverage, pushing for more guarantees. He skipped camp, the team caved, and he got a better deal. But holdouts don't always work. Melvin Gordon tried it with the Chargers in 2019, sitting out to demand more money. The team called his bluff, and he lost millions. NFL players have short careers, and most can't afford the gamble. And here's the brutal part. When a player is cut, all that non-guaranteed money, gone. Look at Todd Gurley. Once the highest-paid running back in the NFL, he signed a big extension with the Rams. But injuries piled up, he was released, and most of the contract evaporated. It's a reminder, NFL deals only last as long as teams want them to. There are exceptions. Kirk Cousins changed the game in 2018 when he signed a fully guaranteed $84 million deal with the Minnesota Vikings. Every penny was locked in. More recently, Deshaun Watson stunned the league with a $230 million fully guaranteed contract from the Cleveland Browns. That deal sent shockwaves through NFL ownership circles. But here's the key. Those deals are rare. Most teams refuse to set that precedent. When you hear about extensions, it's usually about one thing: locking in guarantees. Aaron Donald could have played out his contract, but instead negotiated new terms early, securing more guaranteed money while still dominating on the field. Extensions aren't always more money overall. They're often about shifting risk from the player back to the team. Rookie deals are some of the best bargains in sports for the teams. Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow were both top 5 quarterbacks in their rookie years while earning under $10 million annually. That gave the Chargers and Bengals flexibility to build strong rosters around them. But once those QBs got paid, suddenly cap space vanished. That's why franchises treasure the rookie contract window. It's when they can win big before their star player gets expensive. Here's the harsh truth. The average NFL career is just over 3 years. For every superstar like Aaron Rodgers, there are dozens of players who sign $20 million deals, but walk away with less than a quarter of it before injuries or cuts end their run. That's why you hear so many stories of players going broke. The system looks rich, but leaves many shortchanged. So how do NFL contracts really work? The headline numbers are often illusions. Guaranteed money is the only figure that matters. Signing bonuses are the immediate payday. Roster bonuses and outs protect teams, not players. And only rare stars get full security. And that's what the league doesn't want fans to focus on. So, the next time you see a quarterback sign for $200 million, ask yourself, how much will they really see?